Have you ever wondered why some people stay calm and strong when everything else is falling apart? Why do some people keep trying after many failures, while others give up quickly? It's not magic, and it's not just luck. It's something called mental strength. And today, you will learn how to build it. Are you ready to become mentally strong? Keep watching. Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Journey. I'm Celine, and on this channel, we help you grow personally while mastering English. We release new videos every day to help you improve your English skills and change your life for the better. Today, we have a very special story for you, focusing on how to build a mind so strong it scares people. This phrase might sound a little strong, but it means building a mind that is so strong, so sure, and so powerful that it makes weakness and excuses run away. It's about becoming a person who can handle anything. Before we start, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Your support helps us create more helpful content for you. In this story, you will discover powerful ideas and practical steps to make your mind stronger. Stay with us until the end, because we'll recap the main points and then have a short quiz to test your understanding. This is your journey to a stronger mind and better English. The story of an unbreakable mind. The mindset shift that changes everything. Let's begin with a very important idea. You need to change how you think about problems and difficulties. Life is not always easy. In fact, life often brings challenges. Think about anyone who is mentally strong. Do you think they became strong by always choosing the easy path? No. They became strong by struggling, by failing, and by pushing through even when it felt impossible. Your mind is like a muscle. If you don't use it, if you don't challenge it, it stays weak. If you only choose easy things, your mind stays fragile. And when a difficult situation finally happens, you might break. So, here is the new way to think. Every challenge you face is an opportunity. It's a chance to build strength. Every problem, every failure, every obstacle, it is all part of your training. Once you start seeing difficulties as things that make you stronger, instead of things that break you, everything changes. Your mindset becomes unbreakable. This shift is not just about feeling better. It's about becoming better. When you welcome challenges, you actively choose growth. You become a person who seeks out resistance because you know it will build you. Let me tell you a quick story about a man named David Goggins. David Goggins was not born mentally strong. He was overweight, unhappy, and worked a simple job spraying bugs. One day, he watched a TV show about Navy SEALs. Something inside David clicked. He decided to change his life completely. He had to lose more than 100 pounds in just 3 months to even try for SEAL training. This seemed impossible, right? But he decided to give his all. He woke up at 4 a.m. every day. He ran many miles. He pushed his body past limits that seemed impossible. Did it hurt? Yes. Did he want to quit every single day? Absolutely. But he didn't. He understood that true mental toughness is built in those moments when you want to stop, but you keep going. He learned to control his mind, telling himself to continue even when his body wanted to give up. This constant pushing against his limits transformed him. Later, David Goggins became one of the strongest endurance athletes in the world. He broke world records and proved that the human mind can do incredible things. He showed that when you conquer your mind, you can conquer almost anything. The truth is, your limits are mostly in your head. You can break through them. Are you ready to discover the first 3 habits you need to stop right now to start building your mental strength? Keep watching. Stop these 3 habits that keep you weak. If you want to become mentally strong and unshakable, you need to get rid of some bad habits. These habits drain your energy and stop your growth. Here are 3 things you should stop doing immediately. 1. Stop complaining. When you complain, you give away your power. Complaining doesn't solve anything. It just makes you feel worse and keeps you stuck in a negative place. Either fix the problem or accept it and move on. 2. Stop chasing comfort. Growth never happens when you are too comfortable. If you always stay in your comfort zone, your mind and spirit will not get stronger. If you want to get stronger, you must step into discomfort on purpose. Do things that scare you, that stretch you, that challenge you. That is where real progress lives. 3. Stop making excuses. Excuses sound good. They can make you feel better for a moment. But they keep you small and prevent you from growing. Excuses are lies we tell ourselves to stay the same. The truth is, you always have a choice. You either find a way to do something, or you find an excuse. You cannot do both. Now that you know what to stop, what about what to start? Get ready for simple daily habits that will make your mind unbreakable. Daily habits to build mental strength. Most people don't know this, but mental toughness is not something you are born with. It is built every day, one small habit at a time. These are not big, difficult actions, but consistent efforts that rewire your brain for strength. Do these things daily, and you will become unbreakable. Cold showers. Starting your day with something uncomfortable like a cold shower has a powerful effect. It trains your brain to face things that are difficult. This discipline then helps you in all other areas of your life. It's not about the cold water itself, it's about the discipline you build. Physical exercise. Your mind and body are deeply connected. When your body gets stronger, your confidence, your ability to focus, and your resilience also grow. A strong body helps create a strong mind. You don't need to become a professional athlete. Simply walking, running, or lifting weights consistently will make a big difference. Meditation or stillness. Even 5 to 10 minutes of silence and focused breathing each day can train your brain to focus under stress and control your emotions. Meditation helps you become aware of your thoughts without being controlled by them. It's like upgrading your brain's operating system, making it work better. Do one hard thing daily on purpose. This could be something small, like waking up without pressing the snooze button. Or it could be having an uncomfortable conversation you've been avoiding. When you choose to do hard things, even small ones, you build mental muscle. Life's difficult moments will then feel less overwhelming and will not shake you as easily. Do mentally strong people never feel emotions? How do they stay calm when chaos happens? The next section has the answer. Emotional mastery. Stay calm under pressure. Here is a secret that most people never learn. You must control your emotions, or your emotions will control you. When life throws difficult and confusing situations at you, and it will, you have a choice. You can react quickly without thinking, or you can respond thoughtfully. Mentally strong people do not explode with anger or panic. They pause. The key habit is simple. Breathe. When you feel stressed, angry, or overwhelmed, stop. Just pause. Take a deep breath. Count to 3 or 5 or even 10. In that small moment of pausing, you create space between your emotion and your action. And in that space, you get your power back. This allows you to choose your response instead of being controlled by your immediate feelings. Emotions are like waves in the ocean. They rise, they crash, and they pass. You cannot stop them from coming, but you can decide how to ride them. Strong people do not avoid emotions. They understand them and control how they respond to them. They acknowledge their feelings, but then decide the best way to act, staying grounded and calm even in chaos. Everyone is afraid of failure, right? But what if I told you failure is actually a secret tool for success? Stay tuned to redefine failure. Redefine failure, the stepping stone to success. Most people are very afraid of failure. They run from it as if it were a sickness. They see failure as a sign that they are not good enough, or that their efforts were wasted. But the truth is, failure is not the end. It is the beginning. Every time you fail, you become a little smarter, a little tougher, and a little more ready for what comes next. Failure gives you important lessons that success often hides. Think about any champion you admire. Famous athletes, successful business owners, or great artists. They have failed many more times than most people have even tried. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players, was cut from his high school basketball team. He later said, "I have failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Steve Jobs was fired from the company he started, Apple. But he used that experience to learn and eventually returned to lead Apple to amazing success. Oprah Winfrey was told she was not good enough for TV early in her career, but she did not quit. They all learned. They all changed. And they all came back stronger. Failure only becomes permanent if you quit. So the next time you fall down, do not feel bad about yourself. Do not give up. Instead, learn from it. What went wrong? What can you do differently next time? Adjust your plan and keep going. Failure is a stepping stone, not a death sentence. When you fail, smile. It means you are trying. It means you are growing. It means you are closer to finding the right way. Beyond simply reacting to life, what if you could develop an inner strength that is so powerful it makes you unshakable? The next section will show you how to build such an attitude. Develop an unshakable attitude. Life will test you again and again. You will face unexpected difficulties, disappointments, and setbacks. These could be problems at work, challenges in your personal life, or moments of sadness. But here is what separates the mentally strong from the weak. The strong do not break. They stay calm. They focus. They respond with clear thought, not with uncontrolled emotion. How do they do this? They understand a powerful truth. You cannot control everything that happens to you, but you can always control how you react. Mentally strong people never play the victim. They do not ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Instead, they ask, "What can I do now? How can I solve this problem? What can I learn from this?" Reframe problems as challenges. Most people see obstacles as roadblocks that stop them. Mentally tough people see them as tests, as chances to grow, and as opportunities to prove to themselves what they are capable of. The next time you face a difficult situation, do not panic. Instead, tell yourself, "This is just another challenge. I have faced worse. I will figure this out." This simple change in thinking gives you power. Accept that pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Hard times will come. That is a fact of life. But suffering happens when you resist reality, when you fight against what is happening. The moment you stop wishing things were different and start dealing with them as they are, you free yourself. Develop a "nothing can break me" mindset. This is the ultimate test of mental strength. No matter what happens, tell yourself, "I will not break. I will not give up. I will get through this." The truth is, you are stronger than you think. You have already survived things you thought you wouldn't. You are still here. And if you keep pushing forward, you will become unstoppable. But what if your biggest limits are not outside you, but inside your own mind? Let's explore how to break free from these hidden mental prisons. Break through mental limitations. Now, let's talk about a prison most people live in. This prison exists only in the mind. It is more confining than any physical cell could ever be. I am talking about mental limitations, the invisible barriers that stop you from becoming who you were truly meant to be. Mental limitations are like chains around your potential. They restrict your movement. They stop your growth. And the most dangerous thing about these limitations is that most people do not even know they are wearing them. I remember visiting a wildlife sanctuary. There was an eagle that had been injured and rescued. This magnificent bird, meant to fly high above mountains, had been kept in a small cage. When they finally moved it to a large open area, the eagle refused to fly higher than the height of its previous small cage, even though nothing was physically stopping it. The eagle had mentally accepted its limitations. Too many humans live exactly like that eagle. Nothing is physically stopping them from soaring, but mentally they have accepted the height of their cage as the limit of their potential. Breaking mental limitations begins with recognizing them. You cannot escape a prison you do not know you are in. Here are some common mental limitations that might be holding you back. 1. Inherited thinking. These are beliefs you have received from your family, culture, and community without ever questioning them. For example, beliefs like, people from our background don't start businesses. Question them. Is this belief true, or have I just accepted it as true? 2. Personal trauma. Painful experiences can teach us lessons we were never meant to learn. If you failed at something big, you might have learned that you are not good enough. These are protective ideas your mind created, but they might be limiting you now. Your past failures are lessons, not a life sentence. 3. Fear disguised as wisdom. This uses phrases like, be realistic, to stop you from trying for great things. True wisdom acknowledges problems but finds ways through them. Fear disguised as wisdom sees problems and uses them as excuses to turn back. 4. Success itself. What you have already achieved can sometimes stop you from achieving what is next. When you are successful in one area, there can be pressure to stay only in that area. Many people get trapped by their past success, afraid to try new things. Remember, the mind that got you here might not get you where you want to go next. Breaking mental limitations is not a one-time event. It is an ongoing practice. When you find a belief that is holding you back, replace it with a truth that gives you power instead of limiting you. What makes a truly strong mind stand firm when everything else around it is falling apart? It's something deeper than just strength. It's conviction. Cultivate unshakable conviction. The difference between those who make history and those who only watch it is simple. Conviction. It's not talent, not opportunity, not connections. It is that strong, sure belief that stands firm when everything else trembles. It is the inner compass that guides you when outside conditions are confusing. A mind with conviction is a powerful force. What is conviction? It's an absolute certainty that stands firm because of evidence, the evidence of your purpose, your vision, your values. The strongest minds are built on unshakable conviction. How do you build this kind of conviction? Clarity. You must be very clear about what you believe, why you believe it, and what you are willing to sacrifice for it. Unclear ideas easily break under pressure. Only clear convictions stand strong. Personalization. It is not enough to believe something is true generally. You must believe it is true for you. True conviction happens when truth moves from your head to your heart. When it becomes not just something you know, but something you are. Cost. Every true conviction will cost you something. It might cost you popularity or comfort. Are you willing to pay the price for your beliefs? The strength of your conviction will always match the price you have paid for it. When you build this level of conviction, your mind becomes unshakable. People can feel it when they meet you. This kind of mind does not need permission to stand strong. It does not need constant praise to keep its position. It does not move when challenged or run when threatened. This is the kind of mind that changes environments just by being there. How do truly powerful minds not just follow the future, but create it? It's a special kind of thinking called thought leadership. Practice the discipline of thought leadership. Your thoughts will take you where your thinking allows. Most people never become thought leaders because they are too busy being thought followers. They repeat what others think. But a mind so strong it scares people is not built by following the mental paths of others. It is built by making new paths through new possibilities. Thought leadership is a discipline. It is the daily promise to think beyond normal limits, to question old rules, and to challenge comfortable ideas. It is mental work that most people are not willing to do. How do you practice this discipline? Solitude. Your most powerful and original thoughts will not come to you in a noisy environment. They need space, silence, and your full attention. Find time each day for quiet reflection. Questioning. Strong minds ask questions that weak minds avoid. They question others, and they question themselves. This practice of disciplined questioning changes your thinking, actions, and results. Contrarian thinking. This is the careful practice of thinking about the opposite of what everyone else believes to be true. When many people agree on one idea, most people stop thinking. But a thought leader keeps thinking, especially when the agreement is strongest. They ask, "What is everyone missing?" This discipline might not make you popular, but it builds a mind so original and clear that it naturally leads others. What is the ultimate sign of a truly strong mind? It's not just what you achieve for yourself, but what you leave behind for others. Build a legacy. Reproduce your strength in others. The ultimate test of a strong mind is not what it achieves for itself. It is what it leaves behind for others. A truly powerful mind creates a legacy that continues long after its owner is gone. It plants seeds of positive change that keep growing and transforming the world. Your greatest contribution might not be what you build, but the minds you help to shape. A strong mind reproduces itself in others. It does not keep wisdom secret, it shares it. It does not hide insights, it teaches them. The strongest minds are those that help make other minds stronger. Building this kind of legacy needs intention. You must consciously transfer not just your knowledge, but your way of thinking. You must explain not just your conclusions, but how you reached them. You must make visible the invisible work of your mind so others can learn not just what you know, but how you know it. A mind so strong it scares people is not happy only with personal success. It is driven to create its strength in others. It finds true happiness not in being so important that no one can replace it, but in creating a new generation that can go further than it did. Your mind was given to you not just for your benefit, but for others. The thoughts you think, the insights you gain, the wisdom you get, none of it was meant to end with you. It was meant to flow through you to others. So, build a mind so strong it scares people. Break through the mental limitations that hold you captive. Develop an unshakable belief in what matters most to you. Practice the discipline of leading with your thoughts. And then, with strong focus, pass on the power of your mind to others. That is how you build not just a successful life, but a very important legacy. A legacy of minds so strong they continue transforming the world long after you are gone. You know about motivation, but what about something even more powerful? The final lesson will reveal the true secret to consistent progress. The power of discipline over motivation. Let's talk about a hard truth. Motivation is temporary. It feels good and it can help you start something new, but it never lasts. There will be days when you feel lazy, tired, or discouraged. If you only act when you feel like it, you will never build anything real or lasting. What lasts? Discipline. Discipline is doing the thing you need to do, even when you don't want to. It means getting up early even when you want to sleep more. It means going to the gym even when you feel tired. It means saying no to distractions like social media when you need to study. It might not seem exciting or glamorous, but it is incredibly powerful because it is consistent. And here is the most important part. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you build trust in yourself. You show yourself that you can do hard things and that you are reliable. You prove to yourself that you are a person of your word. And that is where true confidence comes from. Create systems, not just goals. Goals are wonderful. They give you a direction. But they mean nothing without systems. A system is a regular way of doing something that helps you reach your goal. For example, goal: I want to be fit. System: I will go to the gym 5 days a week no matter what, and I will prepare my healthy meals on Sunday. Goal: I want to improve my English. System: I will spend 30 minutes every morning listening to English podcasts and 15 minutes reviewing new vocabulary before bed every day. Focus on your system, and the results will follow automatically. Understand that small actions every day lead to big results over time. You do not become successful overnight. But if you commit to small, consistent actions every day, you will be surprised at how far you have come a year from now. Discipline is the key to making that happen. It is the daily act of showing up, even when it is difficult, that creates massive change. Bottom line: motivation is unreliable. Discipline is everything. If you master discipline, you master your life. This is your moment. Are you ready to take action and become the strongest version of yourself? We have a quick quiz coming up to help you remember everything. Recap and takeaways. Let's quickly review the main ideas we discussed today to help you build a mind so strong it scares people. Mindset shift. See every challenge as an opportunity to grow. Stop bad habits. Stop complaining, chasing comfort, and making excuses. Daily strong habits. Practice cold showers, exercise, meditation, and doing one hard thing daily. Emotional control. Pause and breathe to control your reactions. Redefine failure. See failure as a stepping stone, not an end. Discipline over motivation. Choose discipline for consistent progress. Create systems. Build daily habits that lead to your goals. If you found this story helpful, please like this video and subscribe to English Journey for more content like this. We are here to help you on your path to personal growth and English mastery. Quiz. Now, it's time for a quick quiz to help you remember what you've learned. Try to answer these questions based on today's story. You can write your answers in the comments section below. Question 1. What is your mind compared to in the story, and why? Question 2. What are 3 habits you should stop doing to become mentally strong? Question 3. What is the main secret to controlling your emotions under pressure? Question 4. According to the story, why is failure important for success? Question 5. What is more reliable, motivation or discipline? Why? Don't forget to share your answers in the comments. We love to see your progress. Conclusion. Remember, everything you need to become mentally unstoppable is already inside you. But none of this matters if you don't take action right now. You have a choice. You can go back to your usual habits and stay exactly where you are. Or you can decide that today is the day you change. The day you stop making excuses. The day you start pushing yourself. The day you stop being weak and start becoming strong. Your future self is waiting. Make the choice and go get it. Thank you for joining me on English Journey today. Stay strong, keep pushing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.